It is Sniffle. Yes, that's a good way to start a vlog. It is Monday, March the 28th. And I know this looks very, very similar. But trust me, believe in me when I tell you, it is something different. Somewhat something different. Yes, I have gotten the MOXI box replaced yet again. This one. Unfortunately, I apologize for when I show this to you. The view is on. The only high definition channel that I get right is that I know off the top of my head is ABC, which happens to be 789, and unfortunately, the view is on right now. But you'll notice it's muted, so you are welcome. I think my thumb just totally motorboated Joey Behar's tits. And I was like, blah, blah, blah. That's my. Is that a Kesha move? That's Lady Gaga. That's Lady Gaga. I have had a little bit of sleep. Maybe not enough. I should text Mark back. I forgot. He might want to go to the movie today. Oh. I'm gonna totally forget Mark. I apologize. I should probably do that now while I'm thinking of it, because otherwise it's gonna be... But, yeah, actually, I missed my first guy. They were supposed to come out between 8 and 10, but because I didn't answer the phone when they called, they totally canceled my appointment. Which I guess I understand if the technician has to come from a long way away, you know, like they don't want to drive all the way out here just for somebody to not be home, you know. So I called him immediately after I got the second call, because, like, even if I don't sleep through it, if I don't recognize the number, I don't pick it up, you know? Like, how many people don't pick up a number that they don't recognize? Everybody, pretty much, you know? So, like, it's really, it was, I mean, I like I said, I understand that, for the technician's sake, you know, they shouldn't have to come all the way out here if nobody's home. But that was, you know, I'm going to say that was a little bit annoying. Just because I missed their call, you know, that, you know, they just assumed no one was home. You know. But, I was like, if you're in the area, why don't you just stop on by and ring the doorbell? Just to see if somebody's there. You know, if you haven't left yet, whatever. So I immediately called them, and the guy was like, well, I can still get you an appointment for today, but I'm just going to have to push back the time a little bit, you know? And luckily he had the 10 to 12 shift, or the 10 to 12 availability open. So I was like, yes, I'll take that. So I've been sitting here falling asleep ever since. Pretty much, you know, just waiting, because at that point I had like an hour and 20-minute wait at least before, you know, before it was 10 o'clock. So, I think I don't even know, I was like checking Facebook and doing YouTube and stuff, just going back and forth and stuff, just seeing, but then eventually I just passed right out, and, I stayed passed out. I was up for a minute for something, I don't even remember what, but, yeah, I totally sat back down in the chair and went right back to sleep, so, and then he came, and, I did find out something handy, when I called Charter, you know, to reset up my appointment. The guy told me, he's like, well, in the future, if you would like, just request that they don't give you a call, you know, so I do have that option, because he asked me, he's like, would you just like the technician to come to the door? And I'm like, yes, that would be great. You know, because I told him, I'm like, I work overnights. You know, I basically come home and fall asleep in my chair. Like, I don't know exactly when I'm going to be asleep. But I was like, I don't always hear my phone when I'm asleep. But if you show up at the door and ring the doorbell, ba-boom, I'm awake, I'm at the door. And I was asleep in the chair. And the technician looked a little confused when I showed up at the door, because I'm sure I was kind of like, yeah, good times, great oldies 95. You know, he's like, have you been in there huffing something? You know, I'm sure I didn't look like I was all together. But because he said, I think he said something about he was Greg, something about a MOXI box, and I was like, or he's like, I think he said something about Greg and Charter, which I'm assuming put together in a whole sentence is, I'm Greg from Charter. And I was like, yeah. And he said something about the MOXI box, which I assumes is, I'm supposed to replace your MOXI box? And I was like, yeah. So I could have been, agreeing to bathhouse sex with this guy. Like, let's go to my van. I have candy. I like candy, though. That's the problem. God, I always get raped. Damn it. But, so he came in and he did his thing, and, it's all replaced. And actually, he actually said he hadn't seen the ones with because this one you can play DVDs in it too. It has the media center or whatever. And I don't know, maybe my first one didn't have that option. But the door was there. Maybe the door was there with nothing designed in it. I'm sorry, you're watching me poke my own eye out. It's weird. But he was like, wow, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. So, but I have been testing it. I have had it on, resetting up. What I want it to tape is just annoying because I'm like, I've already done this. I've already reset up. And even... Burp. Even, like with the one that I had for 2 weeks, I didn't set everything back up because it's just like, well, it was already obviously screwing up, and this one seems to be doing fine. I can't remember if the last one looked like crap right away or not, so I'm withholding judgment. But he did tell me sometime in the middle of April, or sometime at the beginning of April, they're going to get them in. And then as people, because I asked, I'm like, is it an automatic replacement or do I have to wait until it craps out? And he's like, you have to wait until it craps out. He's like, but the people who need them replaced, we're getting them taken care of first. And, then like, I guess people who order HD something, they're going to be the ones that get the next boxes, But yeah, the people who need a new box are going to be taken care of first, So like this one looks like it's going to work fine as long as it works fine for a month. It can crap out after a month, and then I'll get the next gen MOXI box. But I was playing around with my settings, and that's what I was going to show you here. See, this is a cute dog commercial. You'll enjoy that. Well, it looks like food now, but there's a cute dog. It's new. That's exciting. Kibbles and bits. That's wrong. No, don't do that. Go away. Shit. Here we go. I want the menu. But you'll notice here on the menu, when I go down to setup, this is automatically on full. Okay? Woo! There's some Wendy Williams for you. Okay, let's go last. Now, let me switch it to... let me just jump back to... I think I was on CMT, I believe. Yes, I was. But now, you'll notice, automatically, menu, we'll go back down to setup, go back down to wide. Look, it's panoramic. It's already set up automatically to go panoramic for me. Now, oh shit, what did I do? Fuck me. God damn it. Okay. And you'll see that it says 480i SD. I don't know if you saw that or not, but it did, trust me. So we'll jump back to, unfortunately, the view. That guy is huge. Oh my god. Yeah, so when we do this, we go back to setup, go back to wide. Look, it's full automatically. That's amazing. And you'll notice up here in this corner, it will say 1080i HD. So it is automatically, is that? Oh, I thought that was Donna Noble there for a minute, but it's Anne Heche with her hair colored red. No, Donna Noble's from Doctor Who. So not important in this case. She wasn't Gulliver's Travels though. Oh God, I can't even think of the actress's name right now. And I can't pause just to. Oh, Anne Heche is the one they're interviewing. Okay. Catherine Tate. Catherine Tate is the one that plays Donna Noble in the 4th series of Doctor Who. Not my favorite. Not my favorite companion, but whatever. That's not even important right now. I like her. You know, the character was like useless. She never really, like, I got so used to, like, Rose Tyler, who in the 1st season of Doctor Who, like, basically got kidnapped a lot. And then the 2nd season, she was the one that, like, the very first episode of the 2nd series of Doctor Who, she's going down this dark hallway with somebody that, like, she's on this elevator in this land of cat people, and her elevator doesn't go where she thinks her elevator should go. So, you know, the very first episode of the 2nd series of Doctor Who, she's going down this hallway and with this guy that's leading her that she doesn't trust. So what does she do? She picks up a pipe. She's ready. She's ready to whoop some ass. 2nd series Rose Tyler. And then it's just like we get Martha, and Martha's pretty, you know, proactive, and she gets out there and does stuff, and then we get Donna Noble, who just talks a lot. And I'm like, that's kind of, I guess it's good for variety. You know, okay, that's good. That's good. Totally off point, and I won't say unimportant. That's just sidetrack. That's the way my brain works. So many tracks, so many places. I don't know how. There's a train wreck going on up in here at all times, every day. And fuck me, what was I saying? But yes, this is now automatically set up to, because I went in and I hadn't done it before, but it has all these different settings where you can see, like, does your TV accept this? It's like 1080, 4 something, and then it's like 720, and, you know, and all that stuff. And, I'll see if I can find it for you. And I went ahead and tested. Let me do this. See, there's my DVD drive. Woo 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 woo. As you have to watch the view, I apologize. There's my settings, and then I went to widescreen, and you'll see all. Oh shit, that's the wrong fucking thing. God damn it. HD TV setup. There we go. There it is. Go. Yay! Look, all of my little doodadders are clicked. So I told it accepts all of these, and now that I have done that, when I go back and forth between, you know, HD TV and not HD TV, it automatically apparently switches it back to panoramic for me, which is fine. Just super fine. Super fine. Super fly. So this one, I haven't taped anything yet, but still, I mean, it was like when you would go to the upper channels, especially the HD channels, it would just be what they called tiled or something stupid, weird. I don't know. I'm like, it's blocky. It's just, it freezes, it jumps, it's blocky, whatever, you know. But they call it tiled. That's apparently their name for it or whatever. But yeah, it's all good and set up. And hopefully, we'll see how long this one lasts.